These are a few basics in Word 2010. I call it Formatting 101. I'll be going through each of these steps here to show you. Highlight this line here. I want to center it 18-point bold Arial. I go into bold, the B. I want to make it Arial. It shows it there, or I could just scroll down there, 18-point. And then I want to center. I don't need to have the mouse highlighting it over there. Now all of these are Times New Roman. I could highlight all of these to save a moment here. And if I don't see the Times New Roman, I can always just type in TIMES. And I have that there. Now this line here is supposed to be 10-point. First three lines are 10-point. I'll just highlight them with the arrow key here. 10. And that one here is italic. Control I. Control I, Control B, Control I, make it 12-point. I want to make the text blue. I click over here. I find any blue here. I click on the blue. It's blue. Do this. Make it Arial. I just typed in ARI. Hit the Enter key. So these three lines here are going to be 10-point. These two I'm going to make italic. Control I. Control B to bold it. Control I. 12. It remembers the blue from before I click on that. Go into these lines here. Scroll down, make it 12-point, Times New Roman, and we have subscripts like HTO, superscripts, pi r squared. Click on that there, and then I have some icons here that will show what it does here. That's grow, shrink it. It's not showing there. What I would do here, click on that little triangular arrow, and then I can move it over. Click on subscript. It gives me a preview here. Superscripts. The keyboard shortcut, instead of clicking up here, is Control D as in dog. And then I click on superscript. Gives me the live preview. It shows other things here with underline styles, underline colors, the font, etc. This is 12-point Arial. I want this highlighted in yellow. This is the color here. It shows the yellow. Some people say, how do you remove the highlighting? Click over there. Click on no color. I want it back. We have undo. I'm going to make this paragraph Times New Roman. To highlight a paragraph, triple click. 1, 2, 3. 10-point. Times New Roman. I want it justified. That means even left and right. Right there. It says justify when I hold my mouse on it. And I want a 1-point border, 5% shading. You don't have to highlight the paragraph. In fact, I don't recommend it. I click over here. Borders and shading. I want a 1-point border. 1 box. Shows a box there, shading. I want 5% shading. I click on that, shows it, applying it to the paragraph. Okay. This is going to be 12-point Times New Roman. Left aligned. 2. Now I want the first line indented a ½ inch from the lines here. So I go into here, I go into paragraph. I click into here. First line, automatically a ½ inch. OK. And now I'm going to put the 2 1/4 point border here. It remembers what I clicked on before. Click over here. 2 1/4. Box shows me the preview. Don't click on the page border, otherwise it'll be going all around the page. OK. Next paragraph here, or final one here. We want to right align this paragraph. or Control R. I want 1.5 spacing. I click on 1.5, and I'm going to make a 12-point Arial. For the most part, it doesn't matter what order you do this in. Sometimes it does, but usually it doesn't. I want a red 3-point border. I click over here, go on to here, 3, red. Now I click on box, it shows me the preview. Say OK. These are the basics with formatting.